Okay, so we've long known that Victor Wembanyama is freakishly good at basketball, but what we saw in his season debut stretched the limits of what we thought was possible in the sport. If James Naismith had been watching, he would be losing it. Let's start with the insane things Wemby did on the court. Gotta start with the play that made me jump up and dance around my apartment. Look at this! From Wemby, the beautiful fake on PJ Washington, and then a finish that I feel like only an alien could do. And everything Wemby did last night was just beautiful, from the insane blocks, to running the court like a 7'4" point guard, to the step back, razzle-dazzle three-pointers. He had 40 points on 15 of 21 shooting, 15 rebounds, 3 blocks. First player with those numbers since the 1977 NBA-ABA merger. He did most of this against Anthony Davis, maybe the best defender in the NBA, not named Victor Wembanyama, and after the game, Anthony Davis was practically calling for a higher power.
When he's 7'3" and he's standing in front, nobody's gonna block his shot. He's shooting over the top, so just pray that he miss.
My favorite part of that is how AD calls Wemby 7'3" when he's actually listed at 7'4" and has at times been listed as high as 7'5". Let's put this dude's dominance in some historical context. When Bill Russell came into the league in 1956, he was doing things that no basketball fan had ever seen. The raw athleticism, the strength, the power, the speed, these were all totally new. And then a couple years later, Wilt Chamberlain took it a step further, skying so high for rebounds, running the floor with his massive 7'1", 275-pound frame. If you see a little Wemby in these Wilt highlights, you're not the only one.
To me, he's kind of like a mutant. You know, he's like ahead of his time, and he made the game so different. This is someone I like to, to look like him sometimes,
So the sport-defining highlights we're seeing from Wemby now, they're like what we saw from Bill Russell, from Wilt Chamberlain back in the 60s. And instead of comparing him to some of the all-time greats already, let's just appreciate the greatness we see. Because odds are, tomorrow and the next day and the next day, Wemby's gonna do something that's gonna make me make another video about it.